Good day to you. Sean Doyle here from Washed in the Word with a word of encouragement from the scriptures for you. Today we're in Judges chapter 3, and we're looking at the story of Ehud. Now, the Bible tells us that Ehud was a left-handed man, and that's actually sort of a euphemism. The Hebrew more literally indicates that he was probably a man who had a deformity or a disability or was completely missing his right hand. And so this was considered a grave limitation in his situation. It was an agrarian society. You needed your right hand to do the hard work, and it was a brutal time, and you needed your right hand to fight and hold your enemies at bay. And yet here's a man who seems to have great limitation. And in his society, they would look down on him a bit because of that. They might have older women looking at him with pity. Younger women might look right past him entirely, not seeing him as a suitable suitor for what they need to move their families forward. And so this was probably with some great bitterness that he had this seeming limitation. The encouragement I want to give you is that God is not limited by our limitations. Ehud is in just the right situation. In fact, his shriveled or crippled deformity ends up being the very thing God uses so that he can get into the enemy's palace. He's not searched as thoroughly because he doesn't seem to be a threat. Because he uses his other hand, he's got a sword strapped on his other leg, and it's the area that they wouldn't normally search. They'd search the other side because most people would draw their sword. The point is, God is not limited by our limitations. And I don't know what the enemy's telling you, that you can't do this or you can't do that, or because of this, God can't use you, but that's just not true. All through the Bible, God uses our weakness to display his strength. And I want to encourage you to go deeper in this scripture. There's so much more in the story of Ehud and Shamgar than we can cover here. There will be a link provided below. Have a great day, and let's get washed in the Word together.